I'm starting this video now because I always forget. It's snowing. I'm on cold R888Rs. The car itself is freezing. I can't see today going poorly. Battery roof is flat on the Golf straight away. I think it's just because it's that cold. So when I get back today, I'm gonna plug it in on charge. Now, it's probably been quite a while since you've actually joined me inside the car, and it's just as loud inside as you remember. It's probably louder now than when it was straight pipes. Not because of the exhaust, just because of the general road noise. So obviously we've got half of a boot, so there's that. R888Rs, which makes sound like every wheel bearing is failing. Genuinely every wheel bearing. It sounds like it's going to fly off and chin someone. Quick update on the carbon bonnet. Thanks everyone who replied saying, oh, paint it, leave it. Mainly messages on Instagram, like DMs. What I will say is the GT 500 vent actually works. I was a bit dubious about it because I weren't sure. Obviously the bonnet came with it. It's not like something I can cut out and put carbon back in. I probably could because it's obviously GRP underneath. But I was getting bay temps of about 103, like the highest. Normally about 199. On the way back I was getting like between 85 and 89. So it's doing something. It's very weird that it's snowing because people drive like it's the middle of summer, which is the weirdest thing to me. I don't know if it's just because of these tyres that I'm being a bit careful, but I've got to be careful today anyway because Golf's actually ran out of MOT. So me and Tom, we're going to fit my new brakes. I'll tell you more about the brakes when we get to Tom's in a minute. But yeah, we're going to fit the brakes. Yeah, so I'm driving to Tom's. It's about 40 minutes. I tried to get an MOT near me, and yeah, it didn't really work very well. They just sort of blanked me, my usual place. So we're going to take a nice steady drive up to Sheffield, up the M1. There's a slightest bit of acceleration or standing water, and the car just wheel spins. So I'll join you. Well, I'll update you when we're actually there. Somehow I made it. Again. Dodgy drive. Zach's here. Live. He's not made it. I've not made it in live. We're gonna fuck about with some brakes today. Zach's here, Captain Autism. Tom's here, being as it is his garage.
Bonjour. Tom's never anywhere else. This is like his second home.
It's either here or Nando's.
That is also true.
Right, let's run the brakes, I suppose. Wheels off. So, these popped up cheap. 312mm rear kit. Sold the calipers. We're putting the adapters on mine, and I've got some bigger discs. And the discs and pads are relatively new, so easy, cheap jobby.
Must have been on trend when I put them in. Very tight.
Tighter than your wallet.
You're funny. Give me a 15mm span, is it? One of them.
I'll talk about not being tight when you're here, Jack.
Why?
One of them blue pipe ones.
Tom knows I'm the biggest spender in Derbyshire.
In Derbyshire.
One thing I will mention is I've possibly bought the most ridiculous modification to any Mark IV Golf ever. Tom's bare excited about it. You can see it in his face.
What's that then? Oh, what? Oh, fucking hell.
I've bought a roof. I bought a carbon roof, and we're going to cut mine out, and Zach's going to be there probably because he's normally
Everyone's
here.
just copying my idea.
What do you mean your idea?
I should have had my roof done about fucking a year ago.
What are you on about, Mark 7?
Yeah.
About Mark 7? It was my idea. While we're here, there's an E30 which has a, is it a 1.5 or a 2J? It's a 1.5J.
German Supra.
It's basically a Supra without VVTI. That's a 50.
People who sort of know me know I like old BMs anyway. This is just sort of
And all men.
next level.
And all.
That's why I like them, because they smell of old men. I get in instant stunk. Oh, and Lucas has turned up.
think we need to do a drive-by in mine.
What, like a shooting?
Yeah.
It's the new brake Tom's got.
Me, ex-wife. What brand are these?
Next question.
Next problem, backing plates, don't we?
No, we can chop that out, doesn't matter.
Oh, it doesn't mean
Extra
taking
weight.
wheel bearing off to get it out.
What?
Look at his face, is it dropping? Not just that, I know all bolts are fucked.
What?
Like, look at that bolt.
That's never coming off.
And that one in there, that's about a 3mm big. So just angle grinder.
No problem.
Is that right?
Extra weight up. Even if you look at the other thing, obviously this one we replaced. We need to repaint both of them eventually to the same as the case bolts. But just look at the difference. After the wheel, you can just about see the disc.
I would 100% crash that in 5 seconds.
Tom, what's the problems?
Problem, cable is too tight because that's now like 20mm longer.
Handbrake cable's got jack syndrome, not enough length.
So what we're going to have to do is chop a bit of that insulation back and slide that grommet further down. It's either that or take grommet off, and I'd rather have grommet on there. So yeah, I shall demonstrate how to fix this problem.
Do you get as nervous as me when he starts cutting stuff?
Not really.
If everybody that watches this how-to video,
This is not a how-to video.
you all owe me 50 quid.
First place, when I have that problem.
I didn't get told about this. I just said, would it fit? And they said, yeah.
This is jacked to a T. Well, I didn't think that'd happen.
You wouldn't have me any other way though, would you?
If I run a 5mm drill bit for a brake line, I didn't think that'd happen.
This is coming back to haunt me again. This is it on. Load. So the plan is with these, is because the kit were cheap, I just grabbed it mainly for the adapters. When we've killed these off, I'll get the 2-piece floating set up so we can maintain the liner. Obviously a bit bigger bit of metal, it's going to be more heavy.
I don't know why that's his camera ready for track.
What? It's fucking stance life.